Some men donate to temples, some donate to charity, and then there are some men who donate to the gyms every single year. And you know what's the funniest part? They don't even go to workout, they go to hope. Hope that this time it would magically be different. And listen, I'm not judging. After working with almost 200 men, I realized something. Gym donors are basically a personality type. There's a very specific type of guy who keeps doing this. And he's not alone. He has a partner in crime, actually, a spiritual twin, as you may call it. Together, they make up to 90% of all failed fitness attempts. I call them gym donors and Monday starters. And trust me, if you're watching this, you're already one of them. So let's talk about the gym donors first. These are the guys who genuinely believe that buying a gym membership is 50% of the workout. New shoes, new bag, new water bottle. Motivation peaks on day one, and then silence. It's like a horror movie where the main character just disappears. And then there are these Monday starters. These guys are special. These guys have one answer for everything. Bro, कल से पक्का, पक्का पक्का कल से. Diet कल से, workout कल से, life कल से. Monday is their birthday, anniversary, and national festival all in one.
डाइट मंडे से
But here's the thing, both groups aren't lazy, they are not weak, they are not broken. They're just stuck in a cycle where the method doesn't meet their real life. And this is why, for majority of men after 30, joining the gym becomes the wrong starting point. So, before you sign up for another membership or plan another Monday say start ceremony, let's break this down properly today. Because every gym donor and every Monday starter start from the same moment. And it usually starts at night when the house is quiet and you're brushing your teeth, looking at yourself in the mirror, and for a few seconds, you see the truth that the body you're living in and the image that you have of yourself in your head, they don't match. You feel trapped in your own body. And that moment, that desperation, is where most fitness journeys begin. But here's the problem. Most men don't start a journey, they repeat a pattern, a loop. And this is where James Clear's concept from Atomic Habit perfectly explains what's happening. He talks about motion versus action. Motion is when you do things that feel productive, like buying shoes or enrolling in a gym or bookmarking a new workout, setting alarms. All this is motion. Action is actually doing that thing. Most gym donors drown themselves in motion. Their brain gets the dopamine hit because they feel like they are taking steps towards their goals, they are making progress. That's why they start with fire, but quietly disappear because real action is what actually keeps you going and gives you the actual results. See, joining a gym is not the problem. Training is also not the problem. You wanting to improve your life is definitely not the problem. The problem is this: men join the gym before fixing their lifestyle, and then they wonder why they can't stay consistent. Before you take a gym membership, you need to ask yourself these four brutal, honest questions. And trust me, these four questions will save you years of frustration. Question number one: what's your real goal? If your goal is fat loss, gym is not automatically the best option. Most people go to the gym and run on the treadmill for 40 minutes. Great for sweat, terrible for long term fat loss. You need strength training, not cardio marathons. If you are not planning to build strength, the gym will not fix your fat loss problem. Question number two: do you actually have the time? If your life is 10 to 12 hours of work, travel, family, kids, parents, 7 to 8 hours of sleep, where exactly are you putting your gym? And if the answer is by reducing the sleep, you're already losing because without sleep, no amount of gymming is going to help you. Question three: do you even like gymming? Most people don't even think about this. They'll just follow the trend. But if you can't tolerate going to the gym for a full year, you will quit. And when you quit, your fat comes back harder because you never fixed your habits. Gym is only useful if you enjoy it. If you can't tolerate it for long term, what's the point? And the last question is, what was your past gym experience? Be honest. If you have quit the gym 6 times already, what makes you think that the seventh time will be any different? Your brain already has evidence that gym equal to short-term attempt. So instead of repeating the pattern, let's try a completely different approach. And here's the brutal truth. Research shows that 95% people regain the weight they lose within 3 to 5 years. Why? Because they relied on methods they couldn't sustain. For most men, that method is gym. So the big question, okay, DS, what should I actually do then? Here's the answer that has transformed hundreds of my clients. Start with a simple, sustainable, home-based strength routine. A resistance band costs like 500 bucks, fits in your bag. 3 to 4 sessions a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, done. 20 to 30 minutes each, less time than your daily commute. Done anywhere. Home, hotel room, even your office cabin. That's it. That's the entire setup. Let me tell you about one of my clients. I won't name him, but he would know if he's watching. When he came to me, he had 10 active gym memberships. 10. One in his society, one in his office, and 8 gyms within a 5-kilometer radius of his home. Some he had been to once or twice, and some he never even stepped inside after making the payment. He genuinely believed that this time, this new gym, this new trainer, and new environment will finally be different. It never was. So we did something radical. We threw out the gym completely. I gave him a resistance band, 25-minute home routine. No commute, no waiting for machines, no excuses, no insecurities that people are looking at me. In the next 3 months, he lost 10 kilos. And 2 years later, he's still going strong. Because the method finally matched his life. Here's why this simple routine beats 90% of the gym strategies. Number one, beginners don't need more than 2 hours of strength training per week. Research supports this. It is enough to preserve muscle, burn fat, and boost metabolism. Number two, it's portable. You can travel, you can go on holidays, you can work late. Your routine stays intact. Try carrying a gym with you everywhere. Exactly. Number three, it removes all the excuses. You don't need to travel. You don't need any parking space. You don't need any locker rooms. You don't need to wait for the machines, any extra clothes, 90-minute windows. All you need is 20 minutes, a resistance band, and 6 feet of space. That's it. So here's the truth that most men avoid. The problem was never the gym. The problem was the mismatch between your life and your method. If you're a gym donor or a Monday starter, then you don't need more motivation. You need a system that fits your life. And for most men over 30, a simple home based strength routine, it is not just simpler to start, it is simpler to keep. And consistency beats intensity every single time. So stop donating to the gym, start investing in a system that actually fits your life. That's how you go from Monday starter to someone who actually finishes what they start. If this video helped you see things clearly, hit subscribe. I make videos every week on health, mindset, and performance for men like you. And if you want my complete system for permanent fat loss, check out my free 8-day course. The link is in description. See you next time.